Yeah, I think it was just a knock, and unfortunately didn't manage to finish the game, which is disappointing. But yeah, he should be okay. It's probably a bit too soon to tell, but it's a different injury from what it was before, and it doesn't look to be long term, certainly at the moment. James's situation hasn't changed. Obviously, we're in the window at the moment, and what I don't want to do is let James out in case he is needed. However, obviously looking towards the end of the window, if a space doesn't free up from him, then obviously we'll look to try and get him out and get some more games. Well, he's back on the grass at the moment, but because of the nature of his injuries, he's been out for 9 weeks, and not only that, it's because it's a sort of midriff area. He's been unable to do most things, to be honest. So really, he's sort of starting pre-season again at the moment. Well, I don't think there's any questions. We should have beat Brentford. We deserve to beat Brentford on the performance. We then put a really good performance in against Derby, and I thought we more than held our own against Southampton. So obviously we're undefeated in the last 3 games, which is good considering the form we were in. So yeah, I think hopefully if we can win this game, you don't want to sort of tempt fate, but we'd like to think we've turned the corner and we can start picking up more wins. I think it was important for the players, to make sure that we kept a sort of momentum going, as you say. The Brentford and Derby game as well in particular, we kept clean sheets, which is good. So yeah, I think we're moving in the right direction, but obviously a lot of that will be determined by tomorrow. It's about players playing well. The one thing I will say, I think we had 11 really good performances that day, and if we can put good performances individually on and collectively, then I don't think there's any questions about a talented squad. A difficult one, because I think it's a game where they'll probably look at it as if it's sort of nothing to lose. They're aggressive, they'll turn the ball forward, and we've got to make sure we're up for the fight, because I think if we compete and we win the fight, then our quality hopefully should come through. But like anything else, if you don't compete well enough, then you can find it a difficult afternoon. I think these games are difficult because these are the ones you need to make sure that the players are up for, because it's easy to be ready for Derby at home. It's making sure you go to places like Rotherham and that you put in a good, real solid professional performance and make sure that the guys do as best they can.